Hi, I'm Heather Johnson. I'm also known as the Food Hussy, and I'm a blogger here in Cincinnati, and I'm so excited because today I'm making an awesome pizza for you. I'm gonna make a Frisch's Big Boy pizza. Now you might have heard of Big Boys before, but have you ever had it on a pizza? No! Well, I'm gonna kick it up too because Frisch's came out with this new spicy tartar sauce just in time for Lent. And we are gonna be making the Big Boy pizza. We're gonna be making it with this spicy tartar sauce. So it's gonna have a little bit more kick and it's gonna be so delicious. So let's get started. The first thing we have to do is we need to brown some ground beef. So we're gonna use a half a pound of ground beef and we're gonna brown that here in the skillet. Now that we have the ground beef browned, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a little bit of this Taco John seasoning mix. It's one of my signature recipes and it just adds a little bit more spice. I figure if we're using spicy tartar sauce, we might as well add a little bit more spice to it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a teaspoon of this seasoning and to the half a pound of ground beef. And so we're just gonna stir that up and get that in there. And if you like it spicier, feel free to add more seasoning mix to it or add some cayenne pepper or things like that. I mean, if you want to make it spicy, go for it. So now that we have this stirred up, we can start assembling our pizza, and it's really simple. All right, so now we're gonna assemble the pizza. It's so simple. The first step though is tartar sauce. So I've got a refrigerated pizza crust here, and now we're gonna use this spicy tartar sauce, and you just plop it all over the pizza crust, just like you would regular pizza sauce. And you know what? We're going heavy with it because it's that good. So you really wanna just get that tartar sauce all over the pizza crust, just like you would a regular pizza sauce. And I love this tartar sauce because it is spicy, but it's not like so spicy. Like I could still add the seasoning to the meat and it was still fine. It wasn't too spicy to eat. Okay, so we've got our tartar sauce all over the pizza. I used about a half a jar of tartar sauce on this pizza. And so now that it's all spread out, you really want kind of a thick layer because you want to be able to taste that sauce when you're eating your Big Boy pizza. So now what we're gonna do is take our ground beef, and this has the seasoning already in it, and we're just gonna sprinkle that around the crust. And like I said, this only has a half a pound of ground beef. You can add more, but I found that a half a pound was plenty to cover one pizza. So we're just gonna sprinkle this ground beef all over the tartar sauce. This is gonna be such a fun thing. You could have the kids help you make this, and what a fun meal like on a Friday night, on pizza night, to just have like, instead of trying to make something else or grill, you just make a Big Boy pizza at home, and it's so good. And when you taste it, I promise you'll be like, it tastes just like a Big Boy. Okay, so we have our hamburger on there. Now we're gonna add pickles. Can't have a Big Boy without pickles. And when I made this the first time, I really don't think I used enough pickles. So we are gonna really, if you like pickles, you're gonna like this one because I'm gonna put a lot of pickles on here. So we're just gonna layer these pickles all over this pizza. If you get it with no pickles, I don't know why you would do that. But if you do, you don't have to put them on. You can customize this however you like. But I love pickles. Literally, I'm gonna use a half a jar of pickles on this pizza. Okay, so we have all our pickles on there. And now, of course, we need cheese. So rather than getting shredded cheese out of the pre-packaged kind, I just got a chunk of American cheese and then I shredded it myself because I wanted that authentic Big Boy flavor. So we're gonna sprinkle this cheese all over the top. And again, you don't need that much cheese. It's probably a cup of cheese, so I guess it's, enough. But you don't need to slather it or have 2 cups of cheese. Just a cup of cheese is good. You can mix in other kinds of cheese as well. I like American just because that's what I get on my Big Boy. So we have a little bit left over. So now that our pizza is ready, we're gonna pop it in the oven for about 15 minutes, and then we'll see how it is. Okay, so our pizza is out of the oven. It was in there for about 17 minutes, and really it depends on the crust that you use, how long it needs to stay in the oven. Your hamburger's already cooked, so really you're just trying to get the crust done and then melt that cheese. So as you can see, it's got the sauce all over it. We've got cheese and pickles, and now we just need to add some lettuce. And so, of course, a Big Boy has lettuce. So we're gonna top the pizza with some shredded lettuce. And then because I'm so obsessed with this spicy tartar sauce, and I just think you can never have enough, I'm gonna actually add some more. And the nice thing is too is if you want to balance it out, you could also add some regular tartar sauce to it, just so you get even more of that big boy flavor, is add some of the regular tartar sauce. So I'm just gonna put a little dollop here in the middle, but you could add more, have it on your table as a topping so people can add more to it. So let's serve up our big boy pizza. So excited, this stuff is so good. So as you can see, there's all the hamburger, we've got tons of that great new spicy tartar sauce from Frisch's, pickles, cheese. Gonna be so good. Let's take a bite. Not with a knife. Okay. Let's dig in here and get a bite. Lots of tartar sauce on this pizza. Don't wanna make a mess. You're gonna make this pizza every week after you have it. It is so good. I can't believe how much. I can't believe I waited so long to try this big boy pizza. You're gonna love it so much. And thanks to Frisch's, I'm now kind of addicted to this tartar sauce. So I'm gonna have to buy, as you see, my jar is gone. I'm gonna need, oh look, haha, whole nother jar right here for me to make next week. So thanks so much. I love this big boy pizza. You can find it on my website at thefoodhussy.com.